5.2, solve inequalities using multiplication and division. Solve and graph your solution. X is being divided by 4, so I multiply both sides by 4, and I get X is less than 20. At 20, I put an open circle because it's less than 20, not equal to it. And then I show my graph being less than 20. Example 2. X is being divided by -6. I need to multiply this side by -6, and I need to multiply this side by -6. And there's something that happens here. When I multiply, we're going to put a little star next to this. When I multiply or divide by a negative number, I need to make sure I flip the inequality sign. It's going to become greater than. When you multiply or divide, only multiplying and dividing, by a negative, flip the inequality sign. When you multiply or divide by a negative, flip the inequality sign. It was less than, and now it is greater than. So we have X is greater than -42. -42, open circle, and greater than. That means that this inequalities have multiple solutions. As long as I pick something greater than -42, my check will work out. Let's check let's something that works out with -6. Let's go with -12. Let's check X equals -12. So I have X divided by -6 is less than 7. If I substitute in -12, is that going to be less than 7? -12 divided by -6 is a +2, and 2 is less than 7. Check. I can pick any number that is greater than -42, and it will work. It is a solution to the inequality. Example 3. Solve -3x is greater than or equal to 24. X is being multiplied by -3, so I divide by -3. I just divided by a negative number. That means I need to flip the inequality sign, and it becomes less than or equal to 24 divided by -3 is -8. If I pick a solution that is less than -8, smaller than -8, we're going to check a number that is less than -8. Let's go with -9. That's smaller than -8, less than -8. -3 times -9 is 27. Is 27 greater than or equal to 24? Check. We checked -9. Example 4. A student pilot plans to spend 80 hours on flight training to earn a private license. The student has saved $6,000 for training. Which inequality can you use to find the possible hourly rate R that the student can afford to pay for training? All right, we have spend 80 hours on flight. And the student has saved $6,000 for training. Which inequality can you use to find the possibly hourly rate R? Well, what would be the hourly rate? $6,000 for 80 hours. If I wanted to figure that out, it has to be less than $6,000. Can't spend more than $6,000. Here I would divide by 80, and it would tell me the rate, the hourly rate per hour. B would be the correct one. Piloting in example 4, what are the possible hourly rates that the student can afford to pay for training? So we're actually going to solve the problem. ADR is less than 6,000. And here, if we divide by 80, divide by 80, R is less than or equal to, all right, I can divide both of these by 10 right now and reduce that down. And we'll get 600 divided by 8. So let's do that math. 600 divided by 8. 8 goes into 67 times. Down by 0, 7. We get 8 into 40 is 5. Works out evenly. So R would have to be less than or equal to $75 per hour.